All right, guys, what's up? All right, I'm an artist. My name is Daman. I've been an actor and voiceover artist from the past 20, 25 years. And um, right now I'm learning a lot of new things in life. I've taken a sabbatical for almost like 4 or 5 years from my work. Haven't been working as an actor anymore. Have focused on music, but once an actor, always an actor, and so now I've got back into it. I'm trying to study more about performing arts, and I hadn't watched this film called What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and it has two of my favorite actors in it, Leonardo and Johnny Depp. So I just wanted to watch it, and the other day I watched it like a couple of days ago, and I was thinking and what to do about it, like because I was in that zone of that film because it's an amazing cinema, and so I thought let me just study it. So I was studying it, and I wanted to review it as far as an artist is concerned, and I also have an academy called HOPA, House of Performing Arts, where I share my experience with aspiring actors, artists, and stuff regarding voiceovers and acting and dancing. And also, I've got into music now. So, enough of me. But yeah, so I have no clue where to start from with this film because it's an amazing cinema, and I watched it a couple of times. Like once I watched it in like one stretch, and then I was like trying to study different scenes where I can try to figure out how is it done and what did the actor what approach did the actor have towards that scene. First of all, I would like to say that Leonardo DiCaprio has done an impeccable job with the character Arnie, and it's for somebody who's just around 16 or 17 when he was doing that film, and he played a 18-year-old guy, but not just a normal guy. He is mentally retarded, and he he actually is a 5-year-old child in the body of somebody who's gonna turn 18. And the nuances, like so many things, like when he is talking to his mom or to his brother or to his sisters or to the world, he's always trying to attract attention. He's a very extrovert child, if I can say. And there were scenes which really amazing scenes, like one comes in my head when Gilbert is very very upset with Arnie because he eats the cake. Before that scene, he accidentally stumbles. He collides with his sister who makes a cake at home, but then that's destroyed. So Gilbert goes to Foodland and he buys another cake, which Arnie goes and eats. And so he's running, and so Gilbert catches him, takes him up to the bath, and he's about to give him a bath, like forcing him. And Arnie does not want to take a bath. He's very upset, and they get into a fight where he pulls Gilbert's hair, and Gilbert really gets angry. And this is the first time that Gilbert hits Arnie, And when Gilbert leaves, there's a shot where Arnie is sitting down, and this is the first time when you see Arnie in shock, and where he is trying to just figure out, like, did Gilbert really hit me? That portion, that part, that small little shot. What an amazing performance there. It's like being a 5-year-old child, and your elder brother just hit you, and the nuances that he uses, like you have to be in the presence in the present moment, where you know you actually have to feel. And this is where submission comes into the picture. As an artist, I learned it again today when I a couple of days ago, and today also I was watching some scenes, and it's submission. It's basically when you submit to your character, it comes out very naturally. You have to understand. I was also going through some because I was studying it, so I went through how Leonardo approached the character of Arnie Grape, and before the character, he met with a lot of mentally unstable people, and he was very hesitant. He thought he could not pull it off, but then once he met them, and he got a few nuances from them, he said then it was like his playground. He could do so many things. So there are so many things, where he's up on the tree, and it's like a childlike, it's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful, whole, how do I say it? You feel like you're not watching a movie. You feel like there's like this story actually is being done, taking in the real artists. So this is where the acting part comes in, where people really submit to their characters. Talking about Gilbert. Now Gilbert, played by Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is another favorite actor of mine, and he wow, it's like, what do I say? There are scenes where he's in a position to just leave, because when he hits Arnie, and he's very upset. This is the first time he hit Arnie, and he takes the car and the truck and just drives out. But then suddenly he realizes something, and I think that realization was, your fears will follow you even if you run away from them for a while. And I think that hits Gilbert at that time. As an actor, I feel that's what I felt when I was watching the scene, and then I studied it. It's like when you're on your way and you suddenly realize, I just hit my little brother who is helpless, and with a mother who is eating herself to death, with two sisters who have no clue what to do. So he thinks of only one person, and that one person is the girl he likes. So he goes to Becky, and when he reaches Becky, he sees that Arnie is already there. So see this chemistry, because for Arnie and Gilbert, Becky was the point of freedom or advice, or whatever, like a role model, because Becky is a character which travels a lot, and so both of them go to Becky for whatever, to what to do, and Gilbert is in a lot of regret. Arnie just needs someone who can really take care of him at that time, but he does not find anyone in his own home. So he runs to her. So how a stranger who comes in your life for a few days can pacify you, or let you vent out, or just be there for you, like a mother, like a sister, like a friend, like whatever. So both the brothers find that in Becky, this person who really can help them out. And she does. She, by her telling them, you gotta live your life. You have to stop thinking about others all the time, and you have to figure out what you want in life. Well, let's study some scenes, okay? I will play. So let's study this scene where Arnie is being arrested for being on the tower where he always wants to be. Yeah, I'm just watching it right now. So the cops want to arrest Arnie. Now Arnie is a kid, and Gilbert goes and tells them, hey, just wait, I can take care of it, it won't happen again. But the marshal, the sheriff of the town, he's like, no, he has to be taken in. Maybe they want to teach him a lesson that this has to stop because he could kill himself anyway. He's gonna die. The doctor's been saying that from the past so many years, but he's turning 18. And then this scene comes where, just I like this scene.
Hey. Do the siren, okay? Do the siren, all right? Almost sure.
So the scene where he, it's there's no fear in a child. So, but yet he fears water. Arnie fears water, but here he is being taken by the cops, and he knows these cops are from his town. He sees them every time he gets into mischief or anything. So I love this part when he says, "Hey, hit the siren." It's brilliant. It's just amazing. Like in the middle of trouble, a child can only think of fun. It's amazing, and how he goes into the whole zone of just being there in the moment. And when he turns back, when the car is leaving, and he's looking at this family, but he has no remorse. He achieved what he wanted to. He wanted to go up on the tower, and he did that. Well, there's another scene where I would like to, you know, talk about. Yeah, the scene where Gilbert is taking Arnie up to the bathroom. Let's watch this.
Get him up!
This scene, this shot, this right here.
Gilbert! What did you do?
So this scene, it's a most powerful scene for me in the whole movie. Where um, Arnie trusts Gilbert like he doesn't trust anybody else. As a child, you always have this one person, or any it could be anybody, and this is his brother, and he never thought he'd hit him. So right now, when he comes out of the house, when Arnie comes out, and he's like, "Where do I go?" Like, it's like all those the body language and everything, and then he runs off, and maybe in that time he might have got Becky in his head, and he goes to Becky. Let's talk about the approach towards a character like Arnie. Um, a lot goes into a character like Arnie because it's something that you have to act, and it is not something just a mental thing, where you go. It's no, there has to be a reason for it. The body language, the nose thing, and why, and you can't find me. So all these things, it's like that the thought process comes first, and then you say it because you're a child, And for me, whenever I coach people or share my experience with them, I always tell them, if you are performing something, there has to be a reason for you to be here, and like the past, and you're in the present, and where you're gonna go from here doesn't matter. But here, there has to be a reason from the past. So normally people just, you can find me. This is a little more demented. There is no character in it. There's no feel in it. But if you run this line in your head and you go, you're looking at the one that you want, who you want him to find you. So, but you like, you can find me. It's like teasing at the same time. A child likes to tease. There's a lot of mockery in a child, and they want to have fun. But that comes when you are thinking as a child. Like a 5-year-old, you would like to think about, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? And then there's one scene in the end of the movie, where Gilbert comes back for Arnie's birthday, and let's see that scene where Gilbert is, trying to find Arnie, and he asks his sister, where's Arnie, and then they play this game.
I wonder where he could be.
So here, Gilbert understands, like, okay, I gotta be a kid again.
Amy? Have you seen Arnie? No, I thought he was with you. No? Arnie?
Both of them playing like kids.
Arnie! Anybody seen Arnie? Where's my brother?
Finding something that you've already found, but yet being innocent.
Boom! You scared me, buddy. You scared Gilbert.
There's no apology shared here. It's just love.
Okay. Whoa.
And then I like this part where Arnie actually hits Gilbert. Yeah. It's like payback time, bitch. But very innocently, he's like, he knows this is his elder brother, and they have so much love for each other, and nobody's apologized to each other. But Arnie is like, either it's a slap for like, why did you do it, or or it's like, I didn't like it. Like, you hit me, and I want to hit you now, but in a very loving way, not in anger. So this whole the title of the film is What's Eating Gilbert Grape, but it's a story where every character is so unique, and I'm so glad to watch such cinema, because all the actors have done their part to the T. Like, it's amazing to watch such cinema, and I would recommend everybody to watch good cinema, where they get to learn, because cinema is all about, the first thing, it's about information, education, and then entertainment. So if as an actor, if you approach it, then you have to be in submission to that character, and I always try and approach it that way. So yeah, there's so many things that I can talk about, but I think it's gonna be a long video. But I don't want to do that. I just wanted to start with this so that I can study cinema as an actor, as a voiceover artist, as a kind of director also, because I would like to direct my own movies in the coming in the present future. So yeah, so this is what I feel about What's Eating Gilbert Grape. If you guys want to know more about this, and if you feel you would like to discuss about a certain scene, you can write it in the comment section, and we can definitely discuss, and we can always go on Google Meet and talk about it, like on on like live. We can discuss things which will help each other to know performing arts in a better way. So thank you so much for watching this video, and well, I'll put another one whenever I find some good cinema. There's so much good cinema that I have not seen, and I would like to refresh all that, and give a study and a review point of view to it. Thank you so much, guys. Bless you. Yao.